Hey guys, and welcome. We are finishing these Darkspawn areas, and then we'll probably head back to Haven or Skyhold. Okay, so let's, if you would please. Okay. So where's our other tunnels? Okay, over here. Where are we? Okay, let's travel here. Okay. We'll keep going. Oh! No need for that, apparently. They got it all under control. Picking up stuff, picking up stuff. Okay. Let's go in here.
It's over.
What's over? Because I think we still have... There we go. Now it's over. One more to go. Perfect. Let's make sure we don't have any more to kill out here. let's just make it easy. Okay. Let's check our...
Inquisitor.
Yeah. Nothing. Okay.
It's over.
Okay. Solus, if you would. Perfect. Thank you. Oh. Look, we missed one. Okay. Either way. Just making sure we didn't miss any more. Perfect. Okay, so now to Skyhold we go. Now that we've unlocked everything that we can here. One moment. Jesus. Excuse me. Good Lord. Okay. All right. Oh. Really? Okay. Do you have anything to talk about?
Something on your mind?
How much do you know about Corypheus?
Not much. I always thought the stories of magisters corrupting the Golden City were just that. Stories. I didn't expect them to be true, and I certainly didn't expect to find one of them still alive.
Don't the Grey Wardens know everything about Darkspawn?
You don't have to know how a Darkspawn came to be in order to kill it. We're soldiers, not historians. And the world would be better off if people focused on defeating evil rather than explaining how it came to be.
Corypheus stopped being human a long time ago. Darkspawn don't have human lifespans, do they?
No, I suppose they don't. They're unnatural and sustained by evil. It's been thousands of years. You'd think the Wardens would have managed to kill the first Darkspawn by now.
Do you know if there are more Darkspawn like Corypheus?
I don't know. I'm not sure any Warden knows.
Alright. That's
Let's
enough.
discuss something else.
We'll talk later.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Okay. So... Ooh. Hello.
Inquisitor, you have done much, but have you the stomach for the quizquisition?
The what?
It begins now, and there is a timer. A blight is signaled by the rise of an archdemon, a corrupted old god. Name the archdemon of the fifth blight.
The creature's name was Athemiel.
Correct. Well played. We will continue when I have time and the wind calls me.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Greetings, Your Worship.
Greetings to you. Hello, Colin.
As leader of the Inquisition, there's something I must tell you.
Whatever it is, I'm willing to listen.
Right. Thank you. Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped?
When I joined the Inquisition. It's been months now.
You've never complained.
Why would I? I chose this. After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk. I've asked Cassandra to watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
Thank you for telling me. I respect what you're doing.
Thank you, Inquisitor. The Inquisition's army must always take priority. Should anything happen, I defer to Cassandra's judgment.
Where are you? Oh, we're right on it. I'm sorry. Okay, so a prison cell, a scrap of paper for my confession, scarfed enough bread and water. All I get for skimming one lousy bottle from the lyrium stores. Night Lieutenant Fredden cut my normal rations for insubordination. Insubordination my arse. It's because I saw him desert the guard tower to meet his girl. Fred thought he'd teach me a lesson. I'm thirsty, but the water doesn't work. It should be more blue. You take it like medicine at first, delirium. Your whole body sings with it, like the Maker's own fire. You're not scared of anything, not even abominations. After, it even takes away the nightmares. But the rations, too small. If they don't give you enough, your hands get cold. The sky starts to press down on you. Little things slip away, so you have to stay. The senior Templars all have to look. The clouds look into their eyes. Sign your confession, they said. I'm trying. I can't think of what name to sign. Confession of an unknown Templar found among Mazamora Chantry records in 827 Blessed. Terrible.
Sleep well?
I've never done anything like that before, on a number of levels.
I apologize. The kiss was impulsive and ill-considered, and I should not have encouraged it.
You did kiss me back. If I'm pressuring you...
No, you're not. I am perhaps pressuring myself. It has been a long time, and things have always been easier for me in the Fade. I am not certain this is the best idea. It could lead to trouble.
I'm willing to take that chance, if you are.
Maybe, yes. If I could take a little time to think. There are considerations.
Take all the time you need.
Thank you. I am not often thrown by things that happen in dreams, but I am reasonably certain we are awake now. And if you wish to discuss anything, I would enjoy talking.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Really nothing to discuss. If you agree to think about it, think about it.
Believe my father's gall. Of course, he couldn't come here to Skyhold. No, that would be too much. But contacting some southern cleric on the sly, much wiser. If this is some Venatori connivance, I will be utterly disappointed.
Okay.
I should go.
As you wish.
I forgot we got him to do yet. Do that.
Inquisitor? Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Okay.
I'll leave you to your work.
Okay.
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor. Leliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed, Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
Of course.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
We can definitely do that. Okay.
Your worship?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
Alright.
We'll talk later.
Alright.
Ah, come on, Krim. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
Do you want to discuss this alone?
Not like I was hiding it from my boys. Besides, right now, I need to hit something.
You know they've got training dummies, Chief.
The training dummy might actually defend itself against the shield bash. Anyway, the Ben Hasrath letter.
What did the letter say?
The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition, joining forces.
That could be a powerful alliance.
My people have never made a full-blown alliance with a foreign power before. This would be a big step. They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My chargers, you, maybe some backup.
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More Ben Hasrath reports. Qunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's... I'm used to them being over there. It's been a while.
I thought the Kunari wanted to extend their reach to the whole world.
Yeah. Just didn't think I'd see it. Look, the Qun answers a lot of questions. It's a good life for a lot of people. But it's a big change, and a lot of folks here wouldn't do so well under that kind of life. I guess it's not like we're converting. This is just us joining forces against Corypheus. On that front, I think we're good.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Kunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
Alright. So now...
Empress of fire in the reign of the lion, eclipsed in the eye of the empire.
Sarah?
Demon armies and wardens, and Varric has exactly who he needs. The big talker just knows everything.
Is your network of contacts still active after what happened?
After Lord Arsehole and Vishel? Of course. He may have killed people, but that just means there's more who hate him. It's crap that he killed people, though. They were just trying to stand up a little.
We annoyed some nobles. Does that really help all that much?
It helped make a dead idiot. That's good return for time. I don't get what's so hard to understand. Your stuff works the same. Your Inquisition, I mean. Punch a bully, people like you. Do it because they asked, or let them think they asked. They like it even more. It's inspiring, even if it sometimes goes tits up and they take a hit back. You know, like Haven.
I get it, kind of. We just don't think of what you do as that kind of inspiration.
Well, we should take a good hard look at where our people come from. All the same people. At least my baddies are understandable. No kicking in the sky there.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, innit?
If you say so, Sarah.
Roderick was sorry before he died.
Did he tell you why he was sorry?
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying. We're all dying. The Herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple, pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real. This is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I fought her. Make her forgive me. I hope I did enough.
Thank you, Cole. That was very sweet. Okay.
Sister Liliana says the guests are on their way. The last inheritances are discovered, and taupe is not a spring color. Good. Tell her we've prepared their best stateroom. The inheritors will be contacted, and yes, it absolutely is. And what else did Lady Forsythia say?
That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition.
Anything else?
She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother.
That does sound like her.
Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention.
You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevarra, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
That's true. That's putting it mildly.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
They are chiefly Blaster Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt with that mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
You've been working continually since I met you, Josephine.
And that can't stop. I must be going. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
I don't know why my computer decided to do what it wanted to do there. I do have some things going, but nothing that should affect the game, so it's just the game being stupid. I have nothing to do with Vivian right now, so we can go ahead and ignore her. The way I like it. Red Jenny attends a party. Surely the Inquisitor can't be part of such things.
The city has agreed to send us 6 guardsmen.
Not raw recruits. With luck, they'll know which end to grip a sword by.
It seems a base prank to initially dispute such an affair. A memo from Josephine written on a letter from Sarah. Sarah, this guy is a special prick. Swats his people around. He thinks his sovereigns pay for it. Embarrass him at his own party. And you please a dozen people. People with keys and a little else. Sarah. A date and a time are scribbled below, and an Orlesian mask with other masks for eyes. Lights out, not murder, just let them stumble in the darkness. It's trivia to ensure we are represented, but should we encourage such behaviors? Small training.
Have you heard anything? Not yet. I'll let you know as soon as I do.
I don't remember which one. Alright, one moment. Let's back out. Just for a moment. Save. Okay. Now go back in. Let's do Liliana.
Inquisitor.
It appears our distraction lord found shame in the dark thanks to a scandalous laughs. Also, bind feats are now the rage. Can Rennie Jenny claim that? Orlesian remains Orlesian. Let's see how that worked. Because I know I'm supposed to get some kind of approval, slightly approval. Okay. Let's test the waters here. Load. Okay. Curiosity, you know. Let's try this one. Okay, so let's try Cullen this time.
All right.
How do I best describe it? Our noble's target was angered by the distraction of our soldiers, and in an attempt to rein attention, accidentally stabbed a revered mother in the hat. Somehow Love-Rennie is assumed benefactor, but we have received several positions from witnesses to the event. Well. Slightly approves. Okay. Either way. We'll do this one. It doesn't matter. Slightly approves of either one of them, so we're alright. No, there wasn't anything else, right? Oh, actually. Let's get Liliana more on that board. Because I believe there's a lot of things for Cullen still left on here. And we don't really have to read this again here.
Let's see what we have.
Okay. And this one I think is for Southern.
You read the report?
It was unusual. Is he always so blunt?
Yes.
A report in Cullen's hand. We have a request for small general patrols. It is heartening that we are being looked in this way, but I doubt we could find any activities directed related to Corypheus, and our resources are better sent elsewhere. The request was in the same region as the bandits reported by the southern lad. Perhaps we should extend his duties. I'll notify the southern boy. He'll have a minor sanction to request the resources for patrols.
To work?
Southern's lad and his small crew have reported in only minor trouble as expected. Nevertheless, they have increased our presence. They seem useful freelancers. Sweet.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
Okay. First things first. Well, we have to unlock a world, but let's take care of some of these for our people. So there is a thing here. You. And then. Okay. So let's do this first. We'll take Dorian. We'll take her. And her. Or him. Ah. As soon as it wants to load. Oh. Here, I was just gonna end it here while we were waiting for it to load, but never mind. Oh, this way. Ooh, I need one of these.
One of the Templar targets.
I don't know why I just
Sad that it came to this, but at least it is done.
stood there and took that. Like, seriously? Button?
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Yeah, that'd be good if we could unlock shit. But it's gonna be a while yet.
The Inquisitor ended the war between the Mages and Templars. Good day.
Uh-oh. Nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
Considering you lied to get him here, Dorian has every right to be furious.
You don't know the half of it. But maybe you should.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then.
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
So that's what all of this is about? Who you sleep with?
That's not all it's about.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. For your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
Don't leave it like this, Dorian. You'll never forgive yourself.
Tell me why you came.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed. I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again. To ask him to forgive me.
He says we're alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
Are you all right?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
I think you're very brave.
Brave?
It's not easy to abandon tradition and walk your own path.
At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being plucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
Oh. What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
Oh. I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them, your worship.
Repeat them? So you've shared them before?
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
You mean well, but you
Well, that's something.
just can't get out of that faith.
This sort of thing happens often, does it?
More than anyone tells you. No one knows their own reputation.
Until someone helpfully informs them.
There is that. She meant well, if that's of any concern. I should ask, do the rumors bother you?
Why should it bother me? Everyone's talking about the Inquisition.
That's good. I'd hate to think I brought you any grief. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here. Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countrymen, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely keep you. One of my favorite from DAI of all time. I do take him quite a bit, so... Come on, you can have a little conversation with Gat. The other two, they like to confront more, and the tension is already thick as one can get with a butter knife, you know. Morgan! Really?
All right. Our Kunari contact should be here to meet us.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrad.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gat. We work together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
Iron Bull's name is Hisrad.
Under the Qun, we use titles, not names.
My title was Hisrad, because I was assigned to secret work. You can translate it as Keeper of Illusions, or...
Liar. It means liar.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
I look forward to working together.
Hopefully this will help both our peoples. Tevinter is dangerous enough without the influence of this Venatori cult. If this new form of lyrium helps them seize power in Tevinter, the war with Kunandar could get worse.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan, and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hasrath agree. That's why we're here. Our dreadnought is safely out of view, and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
There might be Venatori mages on the ship as well, if the dreadnought can't handle them.
It's unlikely there'll be more than 2 or 3 mages on the ship, and they'll be dead by the 3rd shot. On land, though, a half-dozen Venatori attacking the dreadnought from cover could do some serious damage.
If it's dangerous for the dreadnought close to shore, why not attack when the smugglers reach open water?
Any decent smuggling ship can outrun a dreadnought on open water. We need to catch them close to shore.
I could have crushed any Venatori resistance with the Inquisition's main forces. Why not use them?
Because then the Venatori would have seen you coming and run. They'd schedule a new shipment for later, and our spies might not know when or where. This is risky, yes, but it's our best chance to destroy the shipping operation permanently.
What do you think, Bull?
Excuse me.
No. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the Venatori mages, the ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting Red Lyrium into Minrathos?
Let's go hold up our end of this bargain, then.
My agent suggested 2 possible locations the Venatori may be camped to guard the shore. There, and there. We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
I'll come with you, boss. Krim can lead the charges. Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move.
Excuse me. Alright, so this is where we're going to save it. I have to get to moving so I can go to work. And we'll see you in the next episode where we'll continue Iron Bull's mission here. Bye now.